Okay, just thought I'd do a POV of how we open a field. Just gotta shift my machine, wait for my bins to get up, which they are. Looks like I'm in the correct running gear. So here we go. Just in case anyone was curious, this one might be a little different to start.
Okay, good. You might just hold the rest of the field. Okay. Did you say I was good to go? No. Hey, you might hold the rest of the field. Oh, okay, copy that.
So I was just kind of making some room for myself. These guys will ever shut up. So they like to talk. But we usually take the second set of 8. We have a 24-row planter. We do 48-row headlands. So there's 3 sets of 8 per planter pass. So we always take the second set of 8, which leaves 8 over here on our right, 8 over here on our left. And you'll see why that's important here in a few minutes when I get to a corner. I like to call it cutting a wedge, and that's what we'll do here at some point. It looks like he curved this corner, so I'm going to be able to ride this curve. And I will probably take it up to that next telephone pole, I guess, or so. Actually, I'm gonna stop it here because I don't have anything here to dump in. I'm kind of here a little early to get it opened up, since that's my goal. So what you do is you back up on your tire tracks. I didn't do a very great job there that time. But in your mirror, you can see your tire tracks pretty good. You can usually back up quite a long ways without running over anything. And then you just cut over. And get steered into your rows. And if you do it neatly enough, you don't really run over any corn. So there's the first side of the wedge. And now I'm going to back up into my original tire tracks. You probably can't see that in my mirror on the camera. Now we're going to do the same thing to this side. I'm going to go in a little more gradual. Got a little wild on my first one. But like I said, if you do it nice and gentle and at a good angle, you don't really run over any corn. Okay, now I'm going to try to carefully get turned around here. The reason why we do that, now I have all this open space behind me, and you can get turned right around pretty easily. Now I'm going to run this inside set of 8 back. Any corn that I did tip down, I'm scooping up right there. Somehow I got off the row there. I think it was a sprayer track. I just didn't see it. Now this is the inside pass, so this part of the curve is going to be pretty sharp. It's a little harder to get it. I did too bad. Now if the second combine was here, he would have worked his way in to the second set of 24 rows and ran the middle 8 there, just like I did. And he would have cut the same wedge that I did. And then when both combines have their wedge cut, the entire corner that you want to turn around on is open. Since this isn't very far from the edge, I am just going to stay on this set of 8. And now I'm actually running these rows crossways. I wasn't going to be backing into the road to open that up there, so if I had a spotter or something here, maybe. But you can actually take corn down crossways like that if you do it carefully enough. So I'm doing this one just slightly different than we normally do, just because of the situation. But I don't know if you can see that, but we're not just sitting here plowing the corn over. It's going right in the head. Right there. It tipped 2 over there at the end. I mean, we don't make a habit of running corn crossways like that, but you know, if it's just for a quick minute in the corner like that, we'll do it. See, I came in off the road kind of on a steep angle, so I did run some corn over here, but I will scoop it right back up, any that was laying down there, and I got it. There is a gas pipeline right there. So now that I got that cut out of the corner, now I will strip these back to expose the rest of the headland. Instead of actually counting, because I can't really see the rows, I'm just gonna kind of stab in here. There's a tree. So now I know that's 8. Hopefully there's no cars coming. So now I'm taking that second set of 8 and I'm going to strip these back. So you basically just keep applying that concept over and over. I'll probably take these back to this curve, something like that. And the only reason why I'm not going the whole length of, that's a headland around the corner. The only reason why I'm not taking it the whole length is because I'm here a little early to get this opened up for the grain cart, and our semis will be parking up here. And so I'm just trying to get some space cleared out first. So that's kind of why I say I'm doing this one slightly different than normal, but it's all the same concept. See, now if I did have to swerve around some tree branches, that's another reason why I would take the second set. It's because I have somewhere to go without just plowing over corn. It's about giving yourself space to work. Let's see, so we should have one more set of 8 here to strip back to expose the rest of this front headland. We might have quite a few. Maybe did it in 48. He might have made 2 passes like this. I'm not sure. Kind of looks like that's how he planted it. Yep, sure did. So I will have to do that 3 more times. I probably could go to running normal now. I think I have enough space here for everybody. But I'm a nice guy, so I'll do it. Just kind of looking over here to the right to see where those headlands that I first cut actually end. Right there. So yeah, this is how we do it. I'm not saying all farmers do it this way. So if you've ever wondered, how the heck do farmers get into their fields and get them opened up? Well, now you know. You just got to be good at backing up and looking in your mirrors, which is why I'm turning my head so much. See, and now these headlands over here are exposed. There we go. Now we can start getting these front headlands off. And I have this whole corner open now for when everybody gets down here. They have a place to go instead of blocking traffic, especially since we're right here on a corner. It's kind of a semi-busy corner, I guess. So that's why I decided to get that opened up like that instead of just doing it normally. It's not really cool to cause like a big log jam of traffic. I mean, you do if you have to, but try to be somewhat polite. And he's close to that telephone pole. Try to get this little bit of corn here that I tipped down, and I got it. See, even if you are a little careless, you can still pick it back up a lot of times. Skis is here now, but I also have a truck up here, so I'll probably just dump in the truck now. have a really low hanging wire here. I don't think our combine augers will get it, but the grain cart auger definitely can. But I'm not about to find out with the combine, so I'm gonna get on this side of it before I put my auger up. So yeah, that's kind of how that process works on our farm anyways, and we just kind of keep repeating that process until it's all the way opened up. We'll do the same thing at the back of the field. I still have quite a bit more to do up front, because those rows that I stripped back, those all curve around these trees. That's a headland. There's a headland behind the house right here, and then all the way in the back. So it takes a while. That's why the smaller fields can take longer, especially if they have multiple headlands. I mean, they always have at least two. So I just gotta choose which ones I'm gonna strip off first. I think I'll go around by the house. I think I'll do those ones first. This corn's slightly wetter than the last field. Looks like by about 2 points. It's a different hybrid. I'll let my auger get back mostly before I can cross the wire all the way. So yeah, I'm gonna come over here. We're kind of where I quit on my first pass and start there and kind of finish this off. Right here's where I turn that tight curve. Knocked a little bit of corn over. So I'm going to try to pick up what I can of this. Yeah, we got not all of it, but most of it. If you've seen the kernels of corn falling off my cab roof, it's because I've overflowed my bin multiple times in the last 24 hours. I got a lot of it up there, I think. Assuming these are going to curve in behind the house. It looks like it. Got a nice fresh stain on that log house. whoever this crazy guy is that lives here. I heard he's a real piece of work, but I don't really know him that well, so. So he must have picked up his planter for some reason. The rows don't match up, so I'm just kind of guessing on if I should have went right or left there. But so now we're in a corner again. We're gonna repeat that process. Back up my tire tracks. See, I'm tickling the corn over here, but I'm not knocking any over. I'm gonna back up quite a ways, give myself a nice corner here to turn around in. A nice gradual angle in, turn in, 2 rows. Ooh, I got a couple right there. I think I guessed wrong. I went right and I should have went left. So I might as well take this row of corn quick. I'm gonna have to at some point. I don't know if you can see that gap right there. For whatever reason, he started planting, picked up his planter, and he must have shifted over a little bit before he resumed planting. I'm just following my original tire tracks right now, back. This side, but you can see the point. I'm gonna have a nice corner to turn around in now. The grain cart could also come in here if needed. He would have enough room to turn around as well. We can dump right here if we had to. It's just kind of why we do it that way. Plus we use 2 combines, and if the other combine was in the next set, we would be doing the same thing and we would never be in each other's way, because we're not trying to work on the same set of 24 rows as each other. So yeah, it just works really good, especially with 2 machines. Try to get my head down a little early. Got the 2 stalks of corn I knocked over. Do the same over here. Got them. Like, probably didn't lose a single ear of corn, to be honest with you. So that, my friends, is why, or how, we open a field. Pretty much do it that way every single time. I kind of gave our YouTube community a name today. If you're still watching, we're gonna call it Dirt Nation. I think that's pretty cool. Got a sweet little logo for it, and and I'm gonna get some t-shirts made at some point. Even if nobody ever wants any, I'm gonna wear them. So, welcome to Dirt Nation. It'll kind of be our community and our brand. Just for people who enjoy farming content, farming simulator, you know, or just even the country way of life, even if you don't have to be a farmer, but if it's just something you enjoy. And which I think is a lot of people out there. Might sound a little ambitious, but I think it'd be cool to have like an apparel brand or something for farmers, or, you know, there's no good like clothing brand or clothing line out there specifically geared towards farmers. I don't know as if I'll ever get to that, but that'd be cool. Just these ideas I come up with. Yeah, we're getting close to a half an hour, so my camera usually won't last much longer than that. The battery overheats, so we will probably end this here in a minute. But yeah, just want to show you guys that. How we do it. I did not check my view on my phone, so I honestly have no idea if this really even turned out good. And hopefully there's audio, because yesterday's POV had some sort of an audio issue. I kind of watched it before I went to sleep last night, and I realized there was no audio for a good portion of the video, so no idea what happened. It was either GoPro's fault or CapCut's. Now, just to give myself something to run back the other way, because I've already got my 3 passes done, I'll strip this set back and run that set of 8 back towards the road. So alright, that will be today's POV. Hope you enjoyed it. A little different than just the normal back and forth. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.